No mascar. This is a phrase that we often hear in our life, yet most of us have not bothered to think what this phrase actually means. I am sure all of us have been through tough times in our lives and looked up to the skies with a lot of questions. Why did this happen to me? What did I do to deserve this? And the list goes on. But what if I were to tell you that every dark cloud has a silver lining, and every tough situation is just an opportunity in disguise? Today, let's try to understand this beautiful phrase. Wherever there is despair, there is an opportunity to care. Despair is a feeling of hopelessness and lack of confidence in one's ability to deal with a difficult situation. It is the feeling you get when things don't go your way and you feel like giving up. We can all agree that despair is a part of human emotion. No matter how hard we try to avoid it or ignore it, it will always find us at some point in our lives. The question is, how do we respond to it? Do we let it consume us and bring us down, or do we rise above it and use it as a stepping stone to success? The author of the self-help book, The Obstacle is the Way, Ryan Holiday, says that the key to success lies in our ability to overcome obstacles and challenges. He argues that instead of fearing or avoiding difficulties, we should embrace them and use them to our advantage. This philosophy is based on the ancient Stoic idea that everything in life is an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. In his book, he shares practical strategies and insights from the lives of great figures like Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and others who have successfully navigated through tough situations. In order to make sense of this concept, we need to first understand the meaning of the word despair. Despair is a state of hopelessness and lack of confidence in one's ability to cope with a difficult situation. It's the feeling of being overwhelmed and like you're drowning in a sea of problems. When faced with despair, it's natural to want to give up and believe that things will never get better. However, as Ryan Holiday suggests in his book, this mindset can be a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you believe that you can't do something, then you won't even try. So it's important to challenge these negative thoughts and beliefs and instead focus on the opportunities that exist within difficult situations. For example, imagine you've lost your job. At first, you may feel despair, thinking that you're not skilled enough or that the economy is just too bad. You might feel hopeless and unsure of what to do next. However, instead of dwelling on these negative thoughts, you can choose to see this as an opportunity to find a better job that pays more or offers better benefits. You can take this time to learn new skills or pursue further education that can help you advance in your career. By reframing your thoughts and focusing on the opportunities rather than the despair, you can turn a negative experience into a positive one. Another situation where despair may arise is in personal relationships. Maybe you're going through a divorce or the death of a loved one. These experiences can bring on feelings of loneliness, sadness, and hopelessness. But as Ryan Holiday suggests, it's important to remember that even in the darkest of times, there is always light to be found. Perhaps you can use this time to reconnect with old friends or family members, seek professional help to process your grief, and move forward in a healthy way. By focusing on the opportunities for growth and healing, you can turn a difficult situation into a chance for self-improvement and stronger relationships. It's also worth noting that despair can sometimes be a necessary precursor to taking action. We often feel like we have no choice but to do something when we are desperate. This feeling of desperation can be a powerful motivator, and can help us push past our comfort zones and achieve things we never thought possible. For example, if you've been struggling to pay your bills and save for retirement, the despair of knowing that you need to make a change can be the wake-up call. You need to start investing or learning a new skill that can help you earn more money. So how do we put this philosophy into practice in our own lives? Here are a few tips that can help. First, we need to acknowledge and accept our negative emotions. Trying to push them away or ignore them will only make them stronger. Instead, we can practice mindfulness and bring our attention to the present moment without judgment. By observing our thoughts and feelings, we can begin to understand and accept them without letting them control us. Next, we can challenge our negative thoughts and beliefs. Ask yourself whether they are really true or just limiting beliefs that are holding you back. Remember that just because you think something doesn't mean it's true. You can replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations and focus on your strengths and past successes. This can help you build your confidence and resilience in the face of adversity. We should also focus on the things that we can control rather than worrying about the things we can't. There is always something that you can do to improve your situation, no matter how bad it may seem. For example, if you're feeling overwhelmed by a big project, break it down into smaller, more manageable tasks. This will help you feel a sense of control and progress, and can help you stay motivated. Another helpful tip is to seek support from others. Don't be afraid to reach out to friends, family, or professionals for help and guidance. Talking about your struggles can help you gain new perspectives and can remind you that you're not alone. Remember that even the strongest people seek help and advice from others. It's a sign of strength, not weakness. Finally, we need to practice self-compassion and forgive ourselves for any mistakes or failures. Everyone makes mistakes, so don't be too hard on yourself. Instead, focus on learning from your mistakes and moving forward. Self-compassion and forgiveness can help you heal and grow and can help you develop a more positive mindset. Ryan Holiday's philosophy offers a powerful perspective on how to deal with despair and turn it into an opportunity for growth. By understanding the root cause of despair and practicing mindfulness, challenging negative thoughts, focusing on what you can control, seeking support, and practicing self-compassion, you can develop the resilience and strength to overcome any challenge that comes your way. Remember that despair is a universal human experience, and there is no shame in feeling this way. The key is to not let these feelings define you or limit your potential. By embracing the opportunity to care and improve your situation, you can turn a negative experience into a chance for self-growth and success. So the next time you find yourself in a tough situation, remember the words of Ryan Holiday and the Stoics before you. The obstacle is the way. Whatever the situation is, it's an opportunity in disguise, and it's up to you to uncover the hidden potential and use it to your advantage. No matter